What's up? June 10th, Monday, June 10th. June 10th, Pick Central. Full board. Myself, Marty, Ev, Clemmer, Smitty. Fresh off of Game 2, Celtics take a 105-98 win in Boston. Very close game. Marty, you are holding the Mavs' future. You still think they're alive? I'll let you open the
for sure.
picks.
Listen, the Celtics are definitely better. That's just a fact. The thing with the Mavs is a problem, big problem. They don't have anybody besides the two of them, and Kyrie hasn't been playing great. They have P.J. Washington needs to be more aggressive. There was wide open threes last night that they did not hit. That is just. I know you're laughing, but that's just true. They missed.
It's funny because this is just not what we heard. Dukes and I heard a very different thing a week and a half ago.
Let me tell you something.
Kyrie's going to stomp over Lucky and the Mavericks are going to beat this. You and Ev were just talking all this shit.
Well, also, I have
all
a
of a
problem.
sudden, it's very quiet.
Well, I have a problem. No.
You're looking at a guy who.
But also,
Celtics game one.
Problem with you.
Said they'd win.
You have a
this
You
problem.
didn't bet to see you. Okay, so
You switched up
hang on a
fast.
second. Well, hang on.
You switched up fast.
You said something different on this show.
I switched up before the series started.
allowed to.
Yeah, no, but you switched up fast.
Before the series started.
You're allowed to do that?
You can make a pick on this show, not have to answer for it because you can change it 3 hours later. Doesn't make any sense.
You can, absolutely.
Okay. All right. That's the rules of the show. That's the rules of the show.
The series had not started. I said I had you weren't here after game one. Didn't see you. We had an epiphany.
What was the epiphany?
You think everything?
pick.
Think about.
I don't know. Was there something that was there something that transpired? I'm asking. What was the epiphany? So what happened?
I just had the mental fortitude of you're being a boy. You're thinking with your heart. You're thinking what you want to happen,
Right.
as opposed to what you think your brain thinks is going to
All right,
happen.
that's smart. I like
I
that.
changed my pick. I texted my dad. I said, "Be smart." I said, "Bet Celtics series." I bet Celtics game one.
Because on the show you said Mavericks in 7, so what are you saying now? Or what did you say then? Celtics in 7?
I tweeted before it even started. I said Celtics in 5 or 6. Now I think it's probably 4 or 5. But
Wow.
They're not going to get swept.
Hey, welcome to the.
I like
it.
they're going
Welcome
to
to the wagon.
They're not going to get swept.
this year, the Mavs.
Everyone's saying how over it is.
Yeah.
Keep saying it.
Okay, it's over.
Okay, good.
Celtics going to
Yeah,
win.
totally.
But Dukes and I have been saying the Celtics going to win since October.
Well, I mean, it's not.
You laughed at us.
Well, dude.
And
oh
so,
my God.
so
Do you
are
understand how this show works? Like you.
You
Are
understand
we
how
gonna be
this
like,
show
oh
works?
yeah, we want the Celtics to win? Like, no, it's a fucking sports show. I
this
don't
is-
like the Celtics. I bet the Mavs 25-1. You don't think I'm gonna fucking say they're gonna beat the Celtics? Do you not understand
You
how
not
this
understand?
works?
Okay, do you not understand how it works? So when we're right, we don't get to fucking
No,
dance on your
you're
grave?
not right yet. You're right now. Of course you can dance on my grave.
When Marty's wrong, he can just take it because he didn't really mean what he was saying.
What are you talking
If
about?
we're right,
I put
and
my
we
money
can't-
where it matters. 100 to win $2,500.
and you haven't cashed out.
And I haven't cashed out. And of course I'm gonna. You can dance on me whenever you want. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just gonna tell you, it's not like I'm a Mavericks fan. Like I'm just hope they win, so I fucking win. And I was right again.
Well,
I am them getting to a championship 25-1 before
awesome.
the season is
great pick.
right.
It's a great pick. Well, it's not right because they're not going to win the championship.
Well, they have to
If
listen.
you had just picked like Tommy the Western Conference champion, like that was right.
I just
that
think
happened.
These Celtics fans. First of all.
What I mean, man.
They are the worst.
I mean.
Oh my God! You finally gonna win one in fucking. When's the last time you won?
They've won
2008?
one since Larry Bird.
They were almost minus money to win the championship.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And also-
you guys want to bring up Larry Bird? What if you guys in this room combined
Nothing.
won since Larry Bird?
Nothing.
So you can't really like trip us for that.
No, but we don't act like we have. You guys
Because
act
we
like
have,
you
because we
won
have, and
multiple.
we're going to win the championship this year.
Say it again.
We're going to win. I've been saying
One
this.
more time. One more time.
The Boston Celtics are going to win the NBA Finals.
Okay.
I said this on this show. I say what I mean. I always say what I believe.
I do too.
You just said that's not like you said. Oh, of course,
there's
I'm going to say
difference.
the
When a
Mavericks.
team is minus 200 to win a series, and you have a big ticket. You can still
220.
You can still be like say they're gonna win. Like I don't understand. Like
Not if
that's
you
not
don't mean
saying-
it.
Yes, yeah, how is it not meaning it though? I thought they were going to win this.
All right, that's fine.
I thought they were going to win. I thought they
I-
matched up better. The Celtics have been playing better, obviously, the first 2 games. Luka's a little banged up too. That's just unfortunate.
True.
He's way.
But also he
Looks like Big Ben out there.
He was
I know,
ama-
Kyrie
he-
should
but he's
step
not
up.
the problem though. He was amazing last night.
Kyrie is the problem.
Kyrie is the.
Of course, Kyrie's the problem. Of
Rattled.
course.
And you kept
But
telling
also-
us how Kyrie's going to stomp.
What
on
about well, it's also harder. Okay, Kyrie's problem, sure. It's harder when you have nobody else that's doing anything. They have nobody else that's doing anything on the Mavericks.
Maybe if he had a better point guard, he facilitates some of that.
What do you mean? He's giving people wide open shots that are missing. Green missing.
He's not making his shots,
Jones
though. But
missing.
he's not making his shots.
Dude, when it's all on you.
It's not all on him. He has Luka.
PJ Washington.
hold on.
What's PJ Washington doing, Dukes? Nothing.
PJ Washington.
He's wide. What?
That's all I've been hearing.
I know you kept telling. I know.
No, because he's been good in the playoffs. Like
He has been.
But so what do you mean? That's what you're hearing because he was good in the playoffs, and now he's missing wide open shots. When he was being a little more aggressive in the second half yesterday, it was like, oh, maybe he should fucking keep doing that. But they are playing. It seems like they're playing scared. It does. That is just what's happening. That's the reality of the series. A lot of the things that the Celtics are doing, they're driving by the first guy. Someone comes to help. They kick it out to the three, and they hit it. It's every
They shot
fucking
25%
time.
Here's
I
the big
get it,
problem.
Dukes, but they're also fucking wide open. A lot of threes. How many threes they hit in the fourth quarter that were fucking wide open? So it doesn't matter. They're 25%. They were wide open at the end of in the fourth quarter.
I mean, that's because their defensive game plan is to like collapse on Tatum, and then Tatum gets shit on for like not scoring 30 plus
Even though
per game.
That's the weirdest.
Almost had
thing that's
triple-double, but
The
he's
weirdest
so
thing
bad.
in the internet right now is, and the media is that people are shitting on Jason Tatum. It's crazy.
All right, thank you.
I think that's insane. But it's also kind
He
of
hasn't
funny.
shot well though.
He almost had a triple-double last
He
night.
played great last night. I thought he played great.
But
When you have,
He hasn't shot well.
but when you have, bro, when you have four
great.
other guys
Yeah,
that are
agreed.
Drew Holiday was unbelievable last night. He even said he's like, why do I have to score all the points when someone else is doing it?
In fairness to
he's playing great. He hasn't shot well.
In fairness to Dukes and I, though, that's what we've been saying. Because there's so many other options. You have Porzingis, you have Holiday, you have, there's so many, White, you have so many guys that you can go to at any point. Even like, I was a bench guys like Hauser's kind of, but like, Pritchard had that crazy shot. Like, you have so many options. But that's exactly why Dukes and I have been saying so confidently, and you guys are saying, you guys act like, we're acting like we have a great team because we are fans of a great team right now. It's not always this way. I know that.
It is. Kind of.
I mean, I sat through the ML Carr and Rick Pitino shit, so it's not always this way. I'm telling you it's not.
past decade, it's kind of been.
They've been really good the past decade. They've made it to the Eastern Conference Finals a ton. And this year, hopefully, finally, they can. I believe
You also
they're
were
gonna
on the
break through.
other side of it, Smitty, where you were supposed to win the Eastern Conference Finals, and a young, hungry underdog Celtics team beat you guys, and we talked shit to you guys because you guys acted
did
like
that
the
happen?
process is like.
Whoa, wait. When did that happen? When were the Celtics underdogs against the Sixers? When you guys swept? Or when
When you guys
swept
did the
us?
confetti down.
Yeah, no. Sixers weren't favorites that series. At all.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
You guys had Ben Simmons. All I know
Yeah,
is
we
you guys
had Ben Simmons. Yeah. All right. Go Philly.
and Joel Embiid MVP.
MVP last year, not in 2017, whenever that series was. 2018.
I don't know. I just remember like that was like a series I did not expect to win. We had Tatum and JB in like year one and two.
You guys were you guys had to have been favoring this. You guys, that was game 4, the confetti game, I believe. So you guys at least had the higher.
We can't be having fights about 76ers Celtics 2017. Let's talk about right now where it's like, listen, the Celtics are so much deeper. I think we can all agree. We know they're better, right? Like but doesn't mean that they're definitely going to win this series. Right now it looks like it for sure. But if they Mavericks win this game, you don't think they have any chance still? That's crazy.
I mean, no, I don't like the word no chance.
The Mavericks didn't play that great last night. They didn't play good last night either.
Never say never, I guess.
Shit.
But,
So
like,
did the Mavericks though.
yeah.
They played the exact same, actually.
so
If you look at the
the
numbers, they
Mav-
look the exact same.
The Mavs, I think, have a decent chance to win a game.
Yes.
I think they
Sure.
have aside from half the Celtics roster just like falling off a cliff, they're gonna win.
Porzingis just got hurt again. Like he was very hurt. At the
Yeah,
end.
his leg. He might have re-injured his leg on that play when he.
That
Yeah.
is-
He's fine.
He's just not fun.
We'll see. We'll see.
Missoula said he was good.
Yeah, they have to say he's good.
And also, like, what's the
Yeah,
chance?
they do. They have to.
No,
He was not
I don't
good.
think they have to
He
say
was literally limping on the court when they.
No, he
they didn't go
was. He
after
was for sure, and they took him out. Missoula said he was fine after. But I mean, I don't see it.
Well, I mean-
I don't see how the Mavs win 4 games here. I just don't.
But the
just-
Mav,
They
like,
win one.
the Mav, they can definitely win one. It's-
they might win 1. I don't.
Like,
see, I don't
but
see-
like the Mavs haven't played
Hang
good
the
yet
banner.
either. They haven't played good.
I think the biggest thing was too. Even I saw Clemmer tweet. I was thinking the same thing yesterday. Even as a guy who had Mavs +7 last night, thank God it pushed. But halftime, I'm like, the Mavs have played so much better, and they're somehow just down 3.
But they really didn't play that much
I mean,
better.
they came out guns blazing like Luka was unreal in the first half. Kyrie's the biggest problem. Him not scoring. Like you said, you see like the Celtics are so deep. I mean, how many did Tatum? Tatum did 19 or Brown at 19 the first game. Neither of them have scored 20. I think in either of the games. They're the two like stars.
Yeah, but that's
best 20, and they're still they just win.
First game, right?
Did Tatum score 20 in the first game?
I think so. Let me go back.
for sure did.
Really positive you did.
Either got like my point more that neither their two biggest stars
Haven't had a huge game.
haven't like had a big game
Yeah,
at
but
all.
okay, but
Really
the
haven't
second
shut the
star
ball
didn't. The Mavericks' second star hasn't had a big game either.
No, but I'm saying my point is that the fact that they can have those two guys not like really shoot the ball well at all, and still just like really kind of cruise to 2 wins.
But can't you say that about the Mavericks as well? Like
Brown
they
had-
haven't had like Kyrie has had. Exactly, I'm saying they lost by 7 and they played
No, but
not well with anybody.
My point is that they have no one to pick up the slack.
But Kyrie, if he has that game, like Kyrie, I don't think Kyrie's hitting a 3. Has hit 1 3
He's
yet.
had 12 in both games. He's been awful.
He had 16 last
Six- or
night.
six-
But
or
yeah,
six
like,
Roberts late.
dude, they're
He hit
like
3 last night. Didn't he hit the 3 last night when he was?
no. He was 0 for 3 for 3 last
Really?
night. It was a close. I know what you're talking about. The step back, he
Or
was
he did the
foot
boom,
was on the
yeah.
line.
He was 0 for 5 in game 1. I have this.
Yeah, so he hasn't won 3 yet. Like, again, I know like I know what you're saying, but I do think it goes for the Mavericks as well. If they put they can put games together too. They haven't done it. Luka was only one that could just do anything last night, and that is credit to the Celtics defense. Celtics defense is incredible, and that maybe is what's going to ruin the Mavericks. Like maybe Kyrie's not going to have a game because Drew Holiday is up his ass 24/7. Like I get,
He's
but
got a
I
lot
do
of
think
guys
it
to
goes
defend.
both ways where they shot 23% from 3 last night. I know the Celtics were 26%, but like they were so bad from 3 yesterday.
Okay, I'm saying this like as a friend. Are you really considering cashing out? Of that?
No, I could
Why,
cash
though?
out for like $200. I don't bet for 7 months for.
I mean,
At this point, you're in too deep.
Unless I bet
money's
this,
like spent.
if I bet 10K on this bet, yeah, I would have thought about cashing out. But it was
Okay.
millions of
Yeah, yeah,
close
yeah,
around
yeah.
there.
All right.
100 to win 2,500, and hey, I'm doing it for the long
All right.
haul.
Okay.
Maybe you should double down. What's it at now?
Yeah, maybe.
or plus like 600 or something like that.
Might as well.
I do think that
Or maybe I just
Maybe even more, to be honest.
No, I mean the
When you
Mavs
look-
are a favorite.
I think that it's minus 900 for
I think you
Celtics.
can get yourself out of it where it's no risk.
Mavs are a favorite.
Small.
Yeah,
Two.
in game 3.
I was pretty surprised by
The
that.
Celtics
actually,
and take the Celtics. In
That's a Mavs line right there.
Yeah, it is.
when you're looking at the Celtics, though, like when you want to beat them, like the games that they lost this playoffs.
This is the game.
What?
This
Yeah,
is
like
the
when you
game.
shoot poorly, when they shoot poorly, you have to win that game. That's why last night it was like, I was like, the series is over. You shoot 25.
Series
Like,
is over then. It's over.
no, it's dead.
No, yeah, it's over.
I'm already spending the money from the future.
That's
ticket.
honestly
I
how
hope you do. I hope you guys. It's over.
Spent it in Alaska.
I have some breaking news regarding the NBA coaching circle.
Let's see. Let's see. I guarantee this is not anything to do with the
No,
NBA.
Like an
it's definitely
assistant
nothing
coach.
to do
It's
gonna
with
be
it.
Darvin
assistant-
Ham is joining
Yep.
Doc Rivers' staff in
I
Milwaukee.
called an assistant coach hire.
I can just tell by his voice when it's real.
Well, assistant coaches matter.
He would be like, if he
No,
was.
they don't. They don't matter.
He was itching.
I will say Tibbs, when he was the Celtics, mattered a lot. He helped the defense out. That's how we got that title.
Shout out Tibbs,
Yeah.
champion,
Shout out Tibbs, exactly.
champion, winner.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Emil Jefferson for the Celtics is the reason why the Celtics are winning.
So it sounds like Dukes and I will not be getting apologies from you guys when the Celtics win the title.
Oh my God.
I don't need an apology.
Oh my.
You guys are the
God.
favorite all
You
year.
own that is the smuggest fucking thing.
You're not the Wizards.
The one thing I said that I would like, I don't even need an apology. I'm not like Clemmer in this regard, but like I did say, I think this team will go down as historically great,
I don't think they still will.
and they will. They
won't.
will.
They should be go down as historically great.
Historically would no.
Single season. Not like
Won't.
you can't compare it to a team that's won 3 in a row because obviously they have.
If you think of championship teams, no one's gonna have them in top 5.
Yeah, listen, they will get credit in terms of like on paper, the plus minus, the analytic.
Yeah.
whatever. They will not be considered like in the grand scheme of things when you talk about like the
like the Warriors.
72-10 Bulls, like the 2017 Warriors.
How about that next tier down though?
The one of like the Lakers teams. The
How about that next tier?
If they win another one in the next 2 to 3 years, yes.
Yeah.
well, see,
I think
Yeah, that's where you could start
that's what
talking
they
about.
need.
But individually,
I'm
if
just
they
saying.
get
But
this,
that's why I said single season though.
No, it's fair, but just it's teams like that. They just don't get the love. They like what?
Do you remember
to me,
the 11 Mavericks?
Like this team is
Like
way
the,
better
like
than
the,
like
what is it, 04 Pistons or 06?
Yeah,
What year they win?
04.
Oh God, yes.
this team's
Yeah,
a
but
lot better than
that was
most
a unique
most
team,
champions
too.
I can
That was a
think of.
weird team. I mean, this is better. This is better than most teams that win a title by far.
Yeah, that's
Clemmer-
where I'm at. Like
I mean, what about the Nuggets last year? It's like the
these-
Oh, they're better.
They're way better.
Statistically, they're a lot better.
I mean, but like, if they played, I don't know. I don't think it's
No, but
that
like-
much crazy. I know statistically they are. I know they might be a little better, but it's like they're kind of the same in my opinion.
That's why they'll get credit, I think, as far as being one of the greatest teams ever. Maybe, like I said, maybe not quite that. If you have like that top tier of Bulls, Warriors that we're talking about, but maybe that next tier down, they might be there. I think so. I don't think it's that crazy to say.
What are you gonna?
And Dukes did call that in October, and Dukes should get credit.
I
for that.
called it in October. Peyton Pritchard wouldn't be like the best guy off the bench, and I
He's
was
pretty
right.
good off the bench.
He's-
So like, it's a
he's-
full body of work. It's not just from May on.
Tough day to say that now, Marty. After he
Why? He hit a
That was,
he
shot
didn't
was
do
crazy.
anything.
That was a
He
crazy.
had a half-court shot. Doesn't play.
He didn't go. I mean, but
One
also-
more three than Irving's made this series.
Yeah, sure, but like I'm pretty right about Peyton Pritchard
Listen,
not being
I'm
a
a
great
big
bench
Peyton
player.
Pritchard guy. This was in the series, I think, to like
no,
guess.
but I'm not saying that though. But
I think no, you were right in October, Dukes. I was also right, but it's still
But
fine.
Peyton
Both of you,
Pritchard,
right?
he was great bench piece though for
He's
the
been
Celtics
very
this year.
good.
Like I said,
very
What-
good.
for
yeah,
that
very
role.
good.
Yes,
You just
been
started
fine.
watching the Celtics
Been fine.
consistently in May.
For that role, he's been very good. For that, like being like the seventh,
Very
eighth
good
guy.
backup point guard.
Marty, we were talking
He's the
about
seventh,
this.
eighth guy off the bench.
Yeah, it's
On the team, on the roster.
fine.
But Marty, we were saying when I said this to you in Alaska, I said he's not going to play a bunch this series because what are the Mavericks really good at? They're guard heavy. They have Luka and they have Kyrie. You're not going to put like Peyton Pritchard out there and be like, all right, go guard Kyrie for us. Like you're going to want your Holiday.
all right.
What?
Because he's all right.
Because he's a good offensive player. He's not like a fucking lockdown defensive weapon on Kyrie.
That's what I'm saying. He's fine.
He's screaming because I mean
I'm not
the
screwing.
entire month of May, all we heard about was how great Kyrie Irving, and he's been a complete no-show in the NBA Finals against his former team, and he looks like an asshole.
Yes, the series is over, and he's not a no-show. Yes, he is never going to show up.
But he's been a no-show so far.
Peyton
Yes.
Pritchard had the highest plus minus by a player off the bench this season.
He's the best. No, yeah, he's
That's pretty good, Marty.
He's the best. Plus minus is best.
I mean, come on, man.
No, he's the best.
You really won't give
You guys are right.
you won't give anybody credit, huh?
I gave Dukes credit.
All right.
He was right about the Celtics being the best team this year. That they were the favorite to win it all. Yes, it was pretty tough to find that one.
we've both been saying.
Oh my
that-
God! But you can't say that.
You can't,
Marty.
yeah.
You can't say that when everyone all season has been like they're choke artists. They'll lose.
Who's
the
saying
fucking,
that?
They'll
What
lose
Twitter?
Can't-
You guys got different Twitters. You got different timelines.
I bet you if we rewinded, you're gonna be like, you can't count.
I've
you
never
can't count out
said
the
they
Heat.
were. Well,
What have you never said?
wouldn't if Jimmy Butler played that series is different. That's true.
We don't. I mean, we can only speak on.
They were. It was tied 1-1, and then he got hurt. How are we
The
supposed
what
to
ifs
know?
are
He was out the whole
crazy.
series.
He was out the whole series, Marty.
What if I didn't? He was out the whole series.
He got hurt in the play.
That's even sad. That's even worse.
It took a Heat franchise record in 3-pointers to win one
Without
game.
their best player, that team is a G League team without Jimmy Butler.
You got it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's a sad.
Scrambled eggs for breakfast.
I think your mic's off.
Am I off?
No,
Yeah,
he's
you're on.
talking.
No, I was saying, but they missed Butler for that series. But when did Porzingis get hurt? In that series?
In was it in the first series? He got
Game
hurt?
2, I
They
think.
could have played that series without Jaylen Brown, White, Drew Holiday, and still won. That team's awful. Heat are awful without Jimmy Butler. That's just
Yeah. I mean,
They're awful with him.
they weren't great.
he was hurt a lot.
Clemmer, I just want to pitch this take to you.
Yeah.
Do you think the Celtics have the best spacing of any team in NBA history?
The game's so different now. It moves so fast. It's hard to say. Like,
What are we talking about here, guys?
Yeah, I
The
mean-
best spacing in fucking NBA history.
I
This
love,
is the
I love you.
fucking
That question sucks.
stupidest question
I
in the world.
thought a coach would like the spacing
Spacing?
question.
That question sucked, but
The,
yes,
the coach
they
you
do.
guys doesn't know how
I mean,
to
they.
coach.
That was the worst question ever.
Well, no, everyone's always like, this guy doesn't know anything. Meanwhile,
A coach
Cody's
can
right.
ask you.
I might not know. I guess I don't know anything, but I was right about the Celtics, and
You're
you guys
right- you're
weren't
right about
until you had
saying-
your great epiphany.
You're right about saying your favorite team was going to win. Congrats.
I don't do that though, Ev. I don't say the. I'm not this weird homer. I don't do that shit.
What were you going to go in here and say?
Homer.
The wire-to-wire favorites were going to lose? That's your favorite team?
That's what you said. You said the wire-to-wire page was going to lose on this show. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I just bet the Celtics, but what do I know? I guess.
Well, on this show you didn't know until you had your great epiphany before Jesus touched you, and then you got.
Yeah, but that
right answer.
you
go to
can't
church
lock.
more.
I mean,
I
we
guess.
make,
So. Well, I don't have to go to church. I got the right answers already.
during football season,
yeah,
we
you
do
know,
shows on a Wednesday.
You're the
Things-
baseball encyclopedia. You haven't won a game in 3 weeks.
Oh, I mean, see, once again, scrambling. Good basketball picks. Ev, I hate to break it to you, but my units are better than yours this month, buddy. Talk about guy on the fucking downward right now. How's your year been, buddy?
0-9 UFC.
Let's talk about your year. Yeah, before you start throwing shots, buddy. Your entire year, I was giant minus signs.
Let's talk about Ev's 2021 to 2023.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's the past. Talk about the present.
That's what I'm not saying.
You talking about my picks the last 3
that,
weeks
Said that didn't
in
say that.
baseball.
Gloria.
No, you talk about my last 3 weeks in baseball. So let's talk about your year.
Yeah, I did. I flamed you because you've been dog shit.
And you've been dog shit all year, so you can't say shit.
I-
You literally are dog shit.
Can't say I said shit, but I
Better be
just said shit.
Let's get PNC stats to pull up what Ev's year to date is. It's wild.
Probably minus like
dog
It's
shit.
wild.
Bro, you've been so bad too.
Stay dog shit.
My pick of the day.
Rico's been like minus 30 like every month.
It's wild.
This year I've been minus 100 every month.
No, I know you two are like I'm usually. I think I've been just like even pretty much.
You've been
Like,
Smitty's been really good.
It's been good, but you
Smitty-
guys,
I had a good
I
tournament.
can't buy
yours
one.
is you have just been so bad. It's honestly impressive.
I had a good tournament though.
That's what I've been trying to find. You got to find those daily wins. You got to get them in when you
Had a
can.
good
If
tournament.
you got to remember like feast week. I had a good feast week. That's it.
Smitty can make fun of my baseball picks right now. No one else. Well, Marty can too. Nobody else in
We're
this room
not
can.
pick.
Your
we're,
picks
we're not
suck.
pick shaming. We all know it's ebbs and flows in this business.
Meek, anything for Clemmer? How have you been like fading him at all?
No, I mean,
We talk every day about it. I asked for like consult.
Well, I texted Clemmer. I was like,
yeah.
he won't admit it, but he was on tilt.
I wasn't.
You took the Red Sox twice against the worst team in the baseball.
But I've been
That's
doing
tilt.
that. I've been betting against Nostrani all year.
No, but
nothing
you
I
have to
did
agree
was.
that's like when you're on tilt, you're like, okay, there's no way the Red Sox gonna lose to the White Sox twice in a row. That's just tilt. That's just what it is.
I don't. No, it wasn't. I was betting against Nostrani.
You're chasing
Chasing
the
a
tail.
little.
I wasn't.
the tail
I
a
really.
little
I know what you mean, but you just think no.
These were all the same
Yeah, both
picks. These are the same guys. I would admit it if I was.
No, but admit from the get out of your brain. Like if you see someone that's down 5 units, lost 6 in a row, and you're like, okay, he bet the Red Sox again against the worst team probably ever to play baseball. You could see it being like you're just chasing it.
Chasing the tail.
As
It was
a
the
guy
best
from-
pick on the slate. I really wasn't. You know when I do that really bad is blackjack. I am horrible with that. I will if I lose like
Don't do this, by the
yes
way.
don't this is a not to do. If I lose 3 hands in a row, sometimes I'll start tripling up my.
Yeah, that's
You know,
how
that I'll do. I don't really do it with baseball because you have to be so analytic and so thoughtful with the pick. The thoughtfulness overrides the panic. It really does. Those picks I really wasn't. I didn't feel that way at least. I really didn't.
Dan Hurley. They just said that no one knows where he is, don't know what he's doing, going to Lakers and not. If Coach K was doing this, fucking everyone would be fucking
did.
losing. I
happened.
understand, but losing their minds 10 times more. Now it's Dan Hurley. It's fucking whatever he wants to
I
do.
don't think that's a fair comparison.
What is it?
Oh yeah,
Zagoria had a tweet.
it's the best.
that
The
nobody
best.
in the building
And
knows
when
what's going
Coach
on.
K was the best, he's the best.
And they moved up practice from noon to 2 or moved.
He keeps delaying. He's going to Billy Joel. His kids' futures are on the line. It's that Billy Joel.
To be
Coach K
fair,
threw-
Believe that?
Coach K threw a year-long going-away party for him.
No, he just had to tell the recruits he's not going to be there. That's why they had the other teams did it.
this also is like the weirdest time period to do this in college basketball.
Worst time period
He's
actually.
been
This literally happened.
he's communicated through it, and he gave a deadline.
$100 million on the line. He's going to take a
Are
step.
we the only one through everything?
I don't know. I'm just glad that you're the only one that's saying it.
Rico got an inside source today.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know nothing.
What's your inside
They don't
source?
know nothing. Nobody knows nothing.
Well, you called some. Who'd you call?
Nobody knows nothing. There's people up there.
Calls the guy. He goes, "Who's this?" The guy goes, he goes, "Rico."
He's a big beat
He goes, "Text
reporter.
me."
He's a big beat reporter in the NBA. Nobody knows nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
sure nobody asked him what's going on.
CB, I don't know. He's not chasing it.
Just says, text me next time, and hangs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Guess what? He's leaving. He's out.
You should have given him a fake tip.
When you delay, and these kids, like, on all honesty, I was trolling, but like, they gotta figure it out soon because like it is like the seasons now. Like to getting all the recruits are finally done.
Everyone's already practicing.
Everyone's practicing. Like it's you gotta let people know. And I know it's a tough decision. I know Rico was when he said like his wife is like that is probably what he's dealing with. It's probably like it's East Coast. Does he come back? I think he'd be insane not to go to the Lakers. I think he'd be insane. Not insane, but I think that you've already done it in college basketball. Back to back. It's not like he did one. He's got back to back. And it's college basketball is kind of sucks to coach right now.
I almost wish
but it's also quality of life. Jay Wright had plenty of opportunities to go to the NBA. He was very happy at Villanova with his family outside of Philadelphia. I mean, and Hurley's the same way. This
isn't the NBA. This is the Lakers. Like, it's not like he's got it's a dream job.
Jay Wright's dream job was the Sixers.
I'm just saying whatever was. Yeah, but that's it. It's the Lakers is the top of what you strive to be a coach for. That's just, it doesn't matter. It's just the Lakers. The most money. You're in LA. That's what you're going for. He's going to get how much money was he going to get there?
I've heard rumored of 100 to 120.
That's quality of life too.
Kentucky was about 85. Was the report.
Yeah, Kentucky's totally different than the Lakers. College basketball is brutal to coach right now.
85
year round.
85 to 100 is in the same ballpark.
But the job is way different.
I think it's the job security. It's the location and job security.
Yeah, but 100 mil.
Because I've argued before that seems like the pitch is that they want to give Hurley long term, but still, I mean, at UConn, I mean, he's
good for life. No, but that's what I'm saying. He's conquered college basketball.
Also, he's the king there. Like, he gets to call every shot.
But imagine he does that at the Lakers.
No, for sure. I want to
imagine he brings the Lakers back to back to any relevance, and like they are relevant always because they're the Lakers. But like that's the next. Like he's already conquered what. It all depends what he wants. If he wants to be good at stay at UConn, he can stay forever, and no one will say a word. People are like, good for you. Like you stay to your roots. I just think that if you still want to get that next notch on your belt, that's where you go.
Well, if it's what he wants, then we already have the answer there. Then if he didn't want NBA, then he wouldn't have taken the phone call.
Exactly, and I think the delaying is also being like he's going.
Did you guys feel that just reading kind of between the lines late last night? It seemed that he is leaning more toward him staying, or was I reading too much into that? Some of the tweets from Woj and kind of just the feeling in the wind. It felt a little like he might stay, not entirely, but maybe that's it. Maybe I was just.
I think they're all speculation.
I think he's staying.
Clemmer, wait, I open up your third eye for a minute on this. So last week at UFC,
pull my pants down. What's he asking me to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, forget it. Last week at UFC, he was holding up a finger saying three-peat. When he was at Billy Joel, he only put two fingers up for two-peat. Is he not saying three-peat anymore for a reason?
Oh, all right, now
maybe think about it.
I like that.
I'm gonna put my pants back on.
Makes sense.
It is funny though, just him being at Billy Joel and it's all going.
Is he not going to live his life?
He was at the UFC fights.
Doesn't matter though.
His life.
No, but you're also not when you're in the public eye.
Billy Joel's awesome.
Of course, great. I'm glad he went. But also, it is kind of funny when everyone's talking about you and you're just singing along at Billy Joel. It is funny. I think people are allowed to shit on you.
Yeah, but I don't think he should be a robot. He should be entitled to live his life.
Again, I'm saying you should, but also you have to understand the payback, the blowback you get for singing along the Piano Man when everyone's wondering what you're doing.
Yeah.
So what do we think he's doing? If we put a gun to our heads, what do we think?
I think stay.
Gun to head, I actually think stay, but I do think he should go.
I think he's going to go. We talked about it last week. It's as long as family and everything's happy leaving, he can go, and even if he bottoms out, he can go back.
100%. But think about
and be
this.
secure for life.
Rico, you
I
actually
think the
brought
other
this
way
up.
around though is that he could stay and he's going to get another opportunity at some point. It might not be the Lakers, and I don't know what it'll be.
Yeah, but this is the perfect time to go to the Lakers.
But he's
I disagree with that.
But think about it, maybe he's in a spot where it could be the Sixers.
Why though? LeBron's kind of on the way out.
It could be the Nets. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Why are you saying it's not the perfect time?
I don't like that roster.
That's.
I'd rather have it either horrible or great. I feel like now you're in this weird purgatory.
I think it's ending to it's beginning to go horrible.
You also don't have a pick. Was it next year? This year?
Yeah, they have the 14th pick this year. I think.
How about the year after?
17. Next year it goes to New Orleans, and that's the last pick from the Anthony Davis trade.
Rico brought this up of saying he said no to Kentucky, right?
Yes.
How fast did he say no to Kentucky? He got that out there pretty fast, saying I ain't going to Kentucky.
Right.
The Lakers has been. He took the call. He didn't say no. He didn't say
there.
anything. Exactly. I think that's where it almost shows you that.
Yeah, but
he's
I
really
think it's
thinking about
apples and oranges.
I agree. I agree.
Of course it is.
If it's
Kentucky's
any
lateral.
other college job he's not
100.
leaving for.
Yes.
NBA, it's oranges.
It's
I
lateral.
think you do have to.
Yeah, but you just said the money stuff. What I'm saying, like the money
Yeah,
stuff with
but I
Kentucky,
think
like
NBA and college
it's such
is-
a no. With the Lakers, $100 million to. We're talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. That's its history. He'll be part of. You coach. He already got everything out of college basketball. Yeah, if he goes three-peat, amazing. But just honestly, it's like, yeah, it's
He's a great
amazing,
coach
but it's-
regardless.
No matter what, it's great. He can lose out for the rest of his fucking time. He'll still be remembered as one of the greats. If he goes to the Lakers and wins a championship there, he might be like one of the best coaches of all time.
And yeah, all across the board. Right.
Yeah.
He had an interesting quote to Alex Caravan, who's in between going to the NBA draft or coming back to college. And he said, if you're 50-50 on something, I would stay put.
It's an interesting quote.
I
That's
don't know if I agree with that
I
completely either.
I kind of agree.
I kind of agree with that in life.
Well, you know, is the
Every case
devil.
Yeah, but I've been 50
If you're
times.
50-50 though,
Uniformly, he's probably right. Caravan actually is staying.
I actually think Caravan should.
I
he's
do
staying.
think it's just an interesting scenario given the fact that they could three-peat. He brought Caravan back. He got all these people from the portal. He already worked the portal. Yeah, like the Lakers is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
But he didn't know that was going to happen.
Right. It's like, but I don't think he's been so upfront and forward with the players that I think it's like he's been so respectful about the way he's gone about it. He's like, give me till Monday. I need the weekend. I need like time to like process this, think about it, talk to them. And he's also very upfront with the players, being like, hey, I am. These aren't rumors. I am
No,
talking
I think
to
that's
the
good that
Lakers."
he's doing that, but I also think that's why it's going to take it too now. Like he keeps pushing it back. I think it's a really
so
tough.
you think he's leaving or going?
I now think he's going to leave. I just talked myself into it.
I initially thought he was going to leave. Now I kind of think he's.
I think Caravan also should have left. By the way,
If he does go and then panic.
when is Caravan ever going to have this like high of like a
No. But I think Caravan, he's in a spot where I don't even know if he get drafted. Like he's definitely a second rounder.
But the draft is going to get better next year. The draft
That's true.
sucks.
But I think he probably sees it from one, a development standpoint, and two, he's probably not a guy where you're like he's guaranteed to make a roster. He can go back to college, make six figures. I'm sure.
maybe
So
that,
I'm
then,
sorry,
but I
was
think-
he there? Would this be his third year with the team?
Yes.
Caravan?
So he was.
So if you're part of a three-peat, like then you reach a level in that area where you could like. I think there's a lot of like if you have 3 rings in Connecticut, you can do whatever you want in the state of Connecticut forever. Like you could really use that to.
already doing.
And
it.
I
I know, but you
I
know,
don't know what that-
like
yeah.
private
No, I
private
think it does.
business
I think
wise,
it does matter. I think
become an
Clemmer's-
icon.
I think Clemmer's making points, and also it's the development and just to me, like he's just the kind of guy he is and the age he is. His stock's not going to go down.
Yeah, it does. Getting older.
I don't think,
that
but I'm
goes
saying
down.
he's already viewed as like a little bit older and like a.
That's why
like
you
a-
got to
like a
go.
piece guy.
You got to
No,
get out.
I think it's
He's
why, like,
already
he's-
done the top 2 things. He's already done the top. He's been part of the team that's also he contributed very well to. So go. This is the highest stock will ever be.
I don't think that's the case.
I think if he goes
I don't
back
think.
again,
I think
and
he's
they-
gonna like his floor is kind of like where it is.
I think it could definitely go down.
I don't think so. I don't like besides like an injury. I don't see what could really. Like,
Yeah, that's also something you have to worry about too.
It is.
To me, he's probably gonna make just as much money as he make in the NBA as would in college this year.
And in private business after school, if you know the NBA career isn't very long and you are an icon in a state, it does really help.
Yeah,
you.
no, but he's already an icon. Won 2 championships.
Imagine 3 though.
Ooh, but California, you just brought up a good point. California tax money.
That's true. That's true.
Real quick, let me tell you about
You know,
No,
DraftKings.
it's seriously, it's no joke.
True.
Talk about the NBA. Let me tell you about DraftKings. Did you ever play the over/under game with your friends? You think I could eat that slice of pizza in under 30 seconds, or I know it'll take you over a minute to down that 2-liter. If you have, then you're gonna love Pick Six, the new fantasy app. Fantasy game from DraftKings, an official partner of the NBA. Here's how to play during the NBA playoffs. It's super simple. First, download the DraftKings Pick 6 app, then pick between 2 and 6 players and choose if they'll have more or less than a stat like rebounds, points, assists, and more. Track your picks and play against others for a shot to win huge cash prizes. That's all there is to it. And for all first-time Pick 6 players, check this out. New customers play $5 and get 50 in Pick 6 credits. Play Pick 6 from DraftKings, the new fantasy app that backs more fun into less time. Download the new DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code PickCentral. New customers play $5 and get 50 in Pick 6 credits. That's code PickCentral only on DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours.
Can we just
If he
real
does
quick?
panic and go real quick, how long do you think he has to change his mind and go back to UConn?
No.
48 hours?
No.
If he goes to the Lakers,
No one has the
Yeah.
Rico Bosco deal when they change somewhere else.
It wouldn't be like going to the
Come back.
Lakers, though. It'd be like going to like the Santa Cruz Warriors.
would have been like going to the Santa Cruz Warriors.
Bill Belichick was head of the
Santa
coach.
Cruz Warrior. It might have been.
What team is currently going bankrupt?
The Oakland A's, like
The bad locker room too.
bad locker room.
Yeah.
Bad locker room.
But yeah, I don't.
Nobody in the locker like you think the people in the locker room for the Lakers like don't want Hurley to go? Like who's that?
I
on
don't
the
know.
Lakers?
I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Probably LeBron. It's like I'm not running suicide for this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Real quick, I need to address my Dozen team. Brutal. We made it. Top 12 team
We're in the bracket.
in the bracket. This is how it went down. David Andrews and Yandel are going to be in Nantucket. It's very hard to get out of Nantucket. I did not know that unless you have private planes. It's very hard to get to Chicago. I looked at the flights, pretty long to get there. But they also have some things going on. They can't make it. I did offer Jeff to have Joey Chestnut come. And Joey
Original
Chestnut
member of the team.
agreed. Yeah, he agreed. But I think it wouldn't be fair to do that. And Brandon, I probably was nervous that we'd beat him still. Probably. That's what it sounds like, right?
He's never
Yeah,
won.
embarrassment. He does choke in the playoffs.
Oh, you and Joey Chestnut versus the experts?
Yeah, I don't know why
I don't
they
think
should have. They should have. Wouldn't you rather play us than Macrodose?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Without
saying.
question.
So I think that. I don't know. I think Brandon had a little. His phalanges all over this, and but no, we're not in it anymore. So. That sucks. And everyone thinks it's because I cheated last episode. I don't know how I think when someone says you cheat, it's a compliment. When you're this as myself. I was in Pittsburgh also.
I guess I have to ask, did you cheat?
No, they thought Rhea was there. I was in Pittsburgh. I don't know how else I would cheat. How else can you cheat?
Not gonna lie, I watched the match. There was a point I considered it,
Really?
and knowing you as well as I was like, "There's no chance he cheated." But these answers are way too close.
You can't cheat because when you have a
the-
brain like mine, when you know you're not very good at trivia, if you cheat, it just makes you have to cheat every single game.
The Case,
You know?
the Case Keenum one, you were shockingly close, and I was like, "Wow, I'm surprised by that."
Yeah, but that I
then
thought that one
the-
made sense.
No, what was the other one that was more that I was like, "What's going on?" You said something that was. Oh, I can't remember the.
the
other
Planet of the Apes.
one. Maybe that there was. Maybe
Yeah.
there was even another one too.
Planet of the Apes, because Arian said it was before he was born. I said, all right, let's do the 60s. Like, it was all just like, how my brain works. It's just,
I know you well enough to know that you didn't actually cheat, but there was like, I guess there was 3 because there was another one too. I can't remember.
I just don't.
Crazy close, and I was like, "How is this guy just getting every one like on the like?"
I also think I'd be bad at cheating, like looking up answers while I'm doing it. Like, I don't know how else I would have. But listen, I get that's how it goes. Everyone. So I think this is a cover up for my cheating. But hey, I take it as a compliment.
Either way, you're not in the tournament.
No, sad. I was sad because our team was on a nice hot streak. We won the play-in game. I also guess that Katy Perry had 200 million seconds of something. That's how bad. Like, that's where I was like, I'm not cheating. But yeah, it's sad. But Dozen's coming up. Rico, you got shouted out bad that you've been bad this year.
I've been awful.
That's not nice of them. I didn't like
I mean,
that.
I'm just reporting the facts. I've been awful.
It's a team game though.
Yeah, I've been awful.
Oh, also, I gotta ask. Who did Joey Yanks get the information
I don't know,
from?
Joey.
Will Compton, I did get a text of like, who's Joey Yanks? And are you flipping on Will Compton?
I didn't flip on anybody. Joey Yanks just reports. Listen, if you could break his story, you break his story. Joey Yanks happened to get some good info. He just put it out there. I don't know. Joey's on his own angle.
And Joey Yanks didn't cancel anything.
Yeah, I'm tight with Joey, but Joey, he does his own thing.
All right.
Joey doesn't get the call shot.
I know you and Will are like, I thought you were boys. And
We are.
Does Will still consider him and Rico to be friends?
I don't know. Will was tweeting Sopranos things all
He was
weekend.
heartbroken.
I mean, I would be heartbroken.
Tough.
I think it's both fair.
There was a scoop that was out there, and a couple of people had the opportunity to break the scoop, and Joey broke the scoop.
Was the scoop told to do any scoops, or was it or is this nice you heard something? The scoop heard
I
something.
think Joey went rogue. Yeah, I don't know.
It didn't come from the Don.
No, I think Joey went rogue.
Do you want Beer Olympics to be canceled?
I don't give a fuck. I'm already
That's not a no or yes.
his inconvenience has already came and gone. So I don't really. And now at this point, I want him to have the event.
Oh, so you're
I
pro.
feel,
all right,
listen,
there you go, all
I
right.
feel as a guy who just 2 professional athletes just had to bail on an event for him. I feel bad for him. People, it's hard to lock down.
Falling apart.
It's hard to lock down celebrities.
The minute they moved it up, my inconvenience already was out of play.
I will stick up
and
for
the
Will.
inconvenience that I was going to or trying to go to got less attractive because some people in that event bailed out. So, it's okay.
I will stick up for Will. A lot of people on Twitter was sucking off the Beer Olympics last year and changed up this year. A lot of people were.
You mean big names?
I'm just saying a lot of people at Barstool were like, this looks awesome. There were so many celebrities there last year. It kind of came together out of nowhere. Like, it looked fun. Not for me. I don't do well around a lot of testosterone. A lot of wrestling stuff, I'd get the shit kicked out of me. But a lot of people were like, this looks awesome. I want to play in this. And things didn't work out. But now a lot of people, everyone's making fun of it now. Just saying. Got to stick up for my guy a little bit. He's getting dragged around out there.
I completely agree.
Dragged around.
Beer Olympics probably isn't for me, but
I would love to see you there. Though.
I can't even drink.
Love a good beer Olympics.
I can't even drink beer.
You were born to play in a beer Olympics.
I've been a part of many.
I know, yeah.
Beer events.
And you go all out. You're the guy wrestling in the pool.
Well, I don't drink much anymore, but back in the
But you were.
Rico, I could. If we had some cross-state rivalries,
Yeah, I'm not a big
and
drinking
Elko.
games. I found one. To Ev's point, I never was a big beer pong guy. The
I
one
was
game
a
I thought
big
was
beer
great
pong
was
guy.
Slap Cup. I thought Slap Cup was great.
Slap
That's
Cup
the
is-
weirdest game to me.
What is
Slap Cup is
I think that's a
24 cups in the middle, real quick. 24 cups in the middle, with like a shot of beer in there. 2 empty cups. You start opposite the table. You bounce the ping pong ball into the cup. If you get it on the first try, you could put it anywhere you want. If you get it more than once, you have to pass to your immediate right. If you get the ball in the cup before the person to your immediate right, you slap theirs away and they take another one. So the way they like nail
I think
people
it's stupid,
is
but
I hit
love it.
I hit it, pass it to you, you hit it, pass it back to me. This idiot's still like struggling. Bang, he gets another one. Bang, he gets another one, and you're smashing you're watching a guy just go.
That part is funny.
It's
And then
very
the one in the
funny.
middle is like a Foley.
Yeah, like that's whatever.
Do
But
you guys, is your guys' bachelor parties that you've been on in recent years or whatever just turned into like what you did in high school? Like at the house, like beer pong, flip cup, all like drinking games. That's what every bachelor party I'm on is now just like you just kind of have a house party and do drinking games.
No, it's like eating like nice restaurants. Like as you get older.
Oh yeah, you do that too.
And then like maybe like you go to the casino and hang out and.
Well, I think you do all of that. I'm saying when you're all hanging out
At the house. I think it's when you get older, it's recuperating.
yeah, watch programs.
I don't watch
Yeah.
your bachelor party.
Mine have just all been in AC. Like, we've all been in Atlantic City.
You have been on a lot of bachelor parties in AC.
All 3 have been in AC. There was one that was going to be Cancun, and then COVID happened, so we didn't go.
Yeah, all of ours growing up were AC.
And now mine are like I grew up in a small town in New York. Like I can't get my guys. Like the farthest I can get anyone to go is Atlantic City.
Yeah, all mine go to like
No one's like
Arizona. They all fly
trust
very
me,
far.
My one friend like basically demand like Cancun's like happening, and like half the group was like furious about it.
God, I was supposed to have mine in Saratoga. Brett Merriman was going to set it all up. Great.
He's hooked up there. He's hooked up there.
He's from there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Saratoga was nice.
You had a nice
Good time.
you had a nice
Saratoga's a 6
hour conversation too about some basketball I heard was good.
with who? Francesa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
No, well, that was no. I actually that's cool. No matter what.
it was good.
What any good stories from Saratoga where you like?
No,
there was no
one-
content really came out of it.
Yeah, there
besides
was.
you guys
I mean, we were
losing.
just losing and losing.
It sucks, but I'm just
There was a
saying.
thing where it was DH flashing on the screen. This didn't come out because I think it was too long and too loud, like behind it. But it was like DH flashing. I was like, Dave, what does that mean? DH. He's like, dead heat. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, you don't know what that means. do you?" I was like, dead heat is like too close to call. He's like, no, that's not what it means. Because in real life, yeah, a dead heat, 2 guys in
really
a dead
close,
heat,
right?
they're like neck and neck. He's like, that's not what it means.
What does it mean?
It's they split. So like those 2 guys go third and fourth.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you learn something. So I said you learn something new every day. He's like, yeah, but
I
you
was
just-
like, did you
was
guys
Friday
all
then.
stay in the same house?
No. They stayed. A couple of guys stayed in a hotel.
Was it fun? You have a good time?
Yeah, it was good. It was a lot of driving, but it was good. I also learned this. I got pulled over, but I learned this. I was not speeding. I was in the right-hand lane. I learned this.
Did you call Nate Oates?
If an emergency, no, it's too far out of his jurisdiction. If an emergency vehicle is pulled over, so what happens is the guy had pulled somebody over to the side, to the right. I just drove past in the right lane.
Yeah, that's you can't.
That's been a thing
That's
forever.
been
You
a-
didn't
for
know
a
that?
very long
Know
time.
that.
You
You
have to
gotta
go into
move-
the middle one.
gotta
They
move.
got that got made a rule in
Well, it's
what was it,
because,
10
like-
years ago, something like that.
No idea.
Because a cop got hit being
Yeah.
pulled over. It's
Yeah,
really
no
sad,
idea.
but
It's
yeah, that's-
horrible. So you learned something for that, and the guy was like, "What at? Like, did you know?" I'm like, "I really didn't know it." He's like, "You know, I pulled you over." I'm like, "I have no idea, to be honest with you." I was like, "I know I'm not speeding." He's like, "No, you're not speeding. When an emergency vehicle, you got to move to the right." I'm like, "Listen, I know ignorance is no part of the law, but like," he's like, "All right, just worry about it next time." But they were
Very nice.
banging people on the throughway.
Yeah.
The Waze thing was just fucking.
Just keep
Oh
coming
my
up.
Cop no Bosco?
No, what? No, he didn't. I didn't.
Hey.
I'm not name dropping a cop. Come on.
No.
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 It happened to me in Pittsburgh.
Like I'm actually surprised that
You
that
do a little.
Your
know,
cop
I was,
didn't
I
know
was-
That happened.
Bosco.
Red stripe,
yeah.
blue
No, we didn't do the red stripe.
Little
blue
fire.
Or maybe you hated
Fireman
firefighters.
cop.
Nah, we
wanna
didn't do
lock
that.
you
We
up.
didn't even get to that. I didn't even ask for my ID. So we.
I didn't even tell you the Pittsburgh one. The guy I didn't even realize didn't have his license on him either. When I got pulled over.
Oh, yeah?
So that's where that shit was. I thought I was done. So
You get pulled over in Saratoga, Rico?
No, I got pulled over like way down.
Oh, all right, because I don't know if the cop knew mutt. But
Oh no. Yeah. Way down. Way down.
so the guy that called in, by the way, on Thursday or whatever, hated you,
yeah.
and then he was just
I just
sucking up to
rolled
you.
over, yeah.
No, you didn't roll. I mean,
He rolled over.
yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
That happens all the time though.
So he just threw shots other ways.
Other ways.
Okay, there was some.
It's like what?
Yeah.
That'd be a
Oh.
famous chicken brand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it was. Yeah, it was something. It was
I'd
something.
like to know after.
Yeah, we got it. It was
Oh, it's a
something.
famous chicken brand. It's very simple.
Yeah, checkers.
Got it.
Or no, Raising Cane's.
Zaxby's.
Yeah.
I get it, but not really.
I'll tell you after.
Definitely.
It was a wild thing.
God, we tried. Clemmer and I dropped a Mackie of that one before the show, and Mush just had
Marty's
Did you
Marty's eyes
appreciate-
went blank.
Did you appreciate that I didn't fake laugh?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Actually, I think because I usually do that, and then I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna pretend I know
You
it.
just turned your head.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I appreciate
I
that
had
for
never.
myself.
Yeah. Caitlin Clark doesn't make the Olympics. What are they thinking?
Crazy. I think it's obviously it happened what,
really
like
like-
Saturday morning, so it's kind of been like talked about. I feel like a lot.
They
we
got to
haven't-
get this shit under control.
It's just it.
It's over though. It's not on. It's done. They are so stupid.
But just from a PR standpoint, they had to have known this was going to happen. You put her on the team. You don't.
Well, the
play
reason
her.
they said it was because she'd got too much attention.
I think
They
that
knew that much attention. They said we don't want it.
I think that a group of the top players must have
Yes.
leaned on them heavily.
1,000%.
I just can't fathom any other way that they wouldn't have put her on the list. If the, I'm not even saying like Diana Charles specifically, but people of her
Sounds like it's exactly what happened.
it could have been her, but I'm just saying like people of her stature on the team were like, listen, this girl has no like they're whatever, right or wrong, whether like has no business to be on the team. We want the attention, but or however they worded it, they had to have done something like that. There's just how like just anyone with a brain with a pulse would be like, you can't if you want anyone to watch this team, this girl has to be on it.
They're rooting of like people. I don't like. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna really watch that as much.
No one's gonna
And
watch it.
I think Brandon said this. I don't know. You truly don't know if she's. I think she is. You don't know if she's one of the 12 best players in the WNBA, but you know that she's number one of putting eyeballs on your guys' sport. That is just a fact.
Easily.
And I think it's fair to know, like, I think she probably is one of the best 12, but we don't know that for right now. She
don't.
played 20 games, whatever it is. It's insane. I don't understand. Like, if she didn't play a lot, people would be mad. Doesn't matter. People should be watching.
The real dream team had Christian Laettner on it, and he wasn't one of the 12 best guys in the NBA, but they wanted that college representation. Like,
No, that's fair.
there's no excuse for not having her on the team. It's ridiculous. But I mean, we all agree.
She also, you got to give her credit. She is handling it so well. It's like, honestly, her answers are so, it's a little bit of a fuck you and also very respectful at the same time. I'm like, that is a great answer.
Listen, when her playing career is done, she should be a publicist.
Oh my God,
She
yeah.
is like the queen of handling media.
You woke up you woke up a monster or something, but also like, hey, I'm just gonna keep working hard. Like, good. I don't care about the decision. Like, honestly, this is almost good for her in a way.
100%.
Of like now people are not like on each side. I don't think I've seen anyone on the side of like, she shouldn't be on the team.
There's no,
You know, like
there's
that's
no
what I'm
defense
saying.
of it.
So I think this is honestly finally good for her because It's got to be exhausting. Did you even see like when she was doing the interview and all the questions were going to Caitlin Clark and she's like, okay, what about I forget the girl's name, but it was like, what's doing a question for her now? Because the girl was sitting there like this, being like, why am I here? But she was also like, I'm here to support her. I asked, but like, why am I here?
I'm sure she's got to always juggle that, like getting all the attention and trying to like be a good teammate. And obviously it's not her fault she's getting all the attention. Like she's not asking for it, but she's got to try to kind of like pass that bucket.
When LeBron goes getting all the attention, it was all like, yeah, this is awesome. It was obviously it's different sports and whatever, but like, it's like insane what they're doing to her. And it's kind of, I don't even know how to explain it to somebody that doesn't really know what's going on. It's like, yeah, because some people don't know what's going on. People are live under a rock. Yeah. But like, why wouldn't you want this girl, this woman, to take you guys to the next level?
The definition of jealousy. That's all it is. I mean, it's a cautionary tale.
And Angel Reese is somehow making it worse for herself when she's like, it's not like, I actually kind of agreed with her a little bit, but not really, where I'm like, just don't say, like, you're not part of you were part of the story, but now you're saying this is also because of me is the most selfish thing I've ever heard.
She's delusional, but it's brilliant. It's
also smart. I get both sides.
Accidentally brilliant.
Yeah.
Like that
It won't answer questions about Caitlin Clark?
How many views that video got?
Yeah, tons.
Like tens of millions. Like the amount of attention her just saying that got through the roof. Brilliant. It's just brilliant. Whether you like her, there's heroes and villains.
But again, when's the last time we've talked this much?
There you go.
About it.
But that's why I think Angel. It's weird because she's wrong, but she's also like kind of right.
The Kennedy. What was her name?
Is the driving force.
Kennedy.
Kennedy Carter.
Yeah, I think it's pronounced
Kennedy.
It's pronounced Kennedy, but it's spelled Kennedy. It's weird. Yeah.
Kind of respected her just like doubling down after like beating her up and being like, I'm not answering shit about it. I kind of respect that. Don't go both sides. Go full fuck you to her then.
Also, it's very funny that
I think you could also be a fuck you to on another team saying fuck you to this player that's getting all the attention. I still think you're allowed to do that in the sport. I don't think it's right what she did, but I think it also made it interesting.
Also, just that video coming out of them crying harassment, and the dude just like, do you care to comment on like,
excuse me, miss, please.
Me, like they were harassing us. Like I thought someone was like spitting on them as they walked by.
Crazy.
He just like, ma'am, please, can I ask you this question?
See, Dick Vitale tweeted Dave.
He's so funny.
So like 3 days later, being like, I also agree with Dave and Barstool Sports. Dave Portnoy like tagged it 3 different ways. I fucking love Dave.
Michelle Tafoya agreed with Dave too.
A former Olympian.
I think everyone.
Caitlyn Jenner showed her support.
Yeah, I think everyone agreed with Dave.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, Dave was right.
Oh yeah,
He always is.
Just saying these people coming. I didn't know.
Old people on Twitter, not you, Clemmer, but like old people, like sorry, that's
that old.
I know.
That was wrong.
I couldn't.
It was funny.
I'm 41 years
Funniest one on
younger. 41 years younger.
Funniest
No.
person on Twitter.
I mean,
Dick
like,
Weiss.
the
Best.
Dickie V's, like, do you know, like, Dick Weiss?
Dick Weiss is the goddamn
the college
best.
basketball guy.
He's
Like,
the best.
he's
Legend.
going through, like, the Dan Hurley news right now, and he's being like,
Dukes, were you there when we interviewed him?
no. But, like, he's going through
All
it where
time.
he's like,
I've met him in person a bunch of times.
He's
I know.
We
hours
run into him in
late.
the elevator.
Yeah, all-time guy. He
All-time
has
wig.
no idea what he
All-time
We
wig.
saw him leaving at halftime. Just he's like, I gotta go home and sleep. I was like, I respect that.
No, but he's hours late to the Hurley news. Like,
no,
when it was,
not
like,
hours, days.
No, then there was like in real time. It was like, oh, Dan Hurley is gonna take the interview, and you see it in real time, like him like false reporting, but like being late.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
If we want to talk about guys being late, Smitty over there, he had no idea Ronald Acuna tore his ACL 2 weeks ago till I told him this morning.
Yeah, it was a big misstep on my
Sometimes that just happens.
That can happen.
Yeah,
Guys
But
can
like
flip
in the
through
middle of
I'm not following the Braves, DJ. I mean, I'm following the Phillies, of course. I'm not like you, Meek, where I live in the fucking Braves
But it's like
fan pages.
You cannot know a
24/7.
guy
I care
is-
about
the
my-
reigning
on
MVP
that
tears
note-
his ACL 2 or 3 weeks ago. You just don't know about it?
I didn't hear it either.
It's
I'll put
strange
the
of
hand
Meek
up.
to
I
bring
didn't
it.
know either.
That's.
Didn't know.
I think it's crazy you guys didn't know about it, but it's weird Meek just brings it up out of nowhere.
I didn't know it
And
is.
so
I think it's.
Smithy-
No, I think
a little
both.
bit of a little bit of a shot there.
The shot by Meek, but I also think it is kind of crazy you didn't know, but also it's fine. Like I don't really care.
It's funny.
Meek asked me this morning. He goes, if the Celtics win like 81 games or whatever it is, like this postseason, regular season, he goes, will they have more wins than the Red Sox? I'm like, I don't fucking know, Meek. Like, will they? Like, he's asking me like Red Sox questions. I know he knows the answer to it.
It's crazy.
I don't know the answer to it.
Will they, Clemmer?
It wouldn't be 81. It'd be 16 plus 50, right? Or 16 plus 60, right? So it's 76. That's tough. I don't know. We'll see. I think the Red Sox are a bad team. That lineup stinks.
The other debate I had was, is Drew Holiday going to be a Hall of Famer if he wins this series?
Oh, that was a good one.
This would be his second.
He's only a 2-time All-Star, but 6-time All-Defensive team.
No.
Would be 2
First ring?
finals.
Second
I don't
ring?
think so.
Probably not.
Second ring, right?
No, he wouldn't.
Would be a
The Bucks.
second.
Second ring, maybe some Olympic accolades.
You never.
He might win. So what if he
Never
wins?
associate him with being one of the best players.
What if he wins Finals MVP? Then he's a Hall
I
of
think
Famer.
he's a lot.
Would you associate Mitch Richmond with being one of the best?
He wasn't a Finals MVP. I think that matters a lot. If Holiday, if this
He ain't gonna
Okay,
be
so
the
put
finals
Andre
MVP.
Iguodala in there.
he might,
Yeah.
if this track holds, he will be right.
I
It's a
gotta
lot
see,
to ask. I'll
Yeah,
say
it's-
that.
I gotta
Yeah,
see how
good
easy
game.
it is to make.
I think
the
I
Hall
still
of
think
Fame.
it's going to Tatum or Brown.
It's
I just think-
quote
Yeah.
quote
Okay,
easy
that's
because
fair.
it takes college, pro, Olympic. It's not like the NFL where it's just the NFL Hall of Fame or Cooperstown where it's just the MLB Hall of Fame. It's your entire basketball career. So yes, it's easier, but I mean, I don't remember him at UCLA.
He was good. I mean, he
was good. He was a
didn't have
first-round
he didn't
pick.
have some like
Yeah.
He wasn't like Christian Laettner obviously in college or something. He was good obviously. But
I don't know.
That's why Jalen Brunson will probably be in the Hall of Fame.
right.
Let's say he wins.
Brunson will definitely-
Let's say he wins 3 titles in his career. Let's say he wins another one with the Celtics a year or 2 from now. I think three rings he gets in.
Well, I was going to say then somebody brought up Iguodala, who's a 4-time champ. He should be in.
But he will be in it. Finals MVP. He'll get in.
Yeah.
That's like almost like a guarantee.
I just want
Still
everyone to
annoys me
know.
when I remember that he won.
Not.
the Finals MVP.
Yeah, it's not fair.
So one of the biggest travesties that Curry doesn't have 2 finals.
Obviously, look how much Andre Iguodala made over his career. It's almost like
It's insane.
But no, but he was a great player. But just that specific series, him getting the MVP,
I don't know if he was a great player. Very good player. You know what I mean? Like,
I think at his peak he was.
it's kind of silly he's gonna make the Hall of Fame, but he will.
him just getting that Finals MVP was.
Really?
Rick Patino needs to let everyone know that he does not know what Danny and his wife want to do. Just want everyone to know that he tweeted that out.
Patino should stay away from college coaches going to the pros. He should just back away from that
Does
conversation.
Nate
That's a
Oates know
weird
where
tweet.
Dan Hurley wants
Shut
to
up.
go?
That's a weird tweet by Patino. That's a weird tweet.
Really weird.
Can I actually say something,
tweet.
Rico?
That's
It's
really weird.
but it's funny.
Can I say something like that I'm pretty dead serious about?
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked that the Lakers haven't called Nate Oates. And I'm not even trolling you.
Maybe he's the next call.
Why would
Why would
they-
you be shocked?
Why would? Why would
If
we
they're
be
going,
shocked
if
by
they're going,
Nate
if they're
Oates not
dipping into the,
going?
I agree with Rico. I do think that Nate Oates would be a great NBA coach.
Why would you not
He,
want
his
this?
career would like die in LA because just like, I think LA, the LA lifestyle and
He's
whatnot.
got to succeed a little more in
Well,
college.
what's probably what is
He-
serious
to
question?
Bama
What's
was
the Lakers'
nothing.
backup plan?
Go
Let's
for
say
it.
Hurley stays.
JJ Redick.
Is JJ Redick the play?
It's JJ Redick.
Probably.
Redick. It's weird they're hiring somebody with no experience, but it is what it is. Marty picks.
Do you find it that weird, honestly? When like
Redick?
obviously
Yeah,
it
it's
The
got-
Lakers' job, I do.
I mean, no, for Lakers, yeah, but they've hired players all the time.
It's just a weird hire.
No, it is. Yeah, if it was the Bobcats or whatever.
I will
sure.
say I do think Oates' system translates to the NBA
But I think you need
better than anybody out there.
right away to like he's got. I know
gotta
that
win a
Bama was
little bit
nothing,
more.
but I think
He's
you have
gotta
to
win a
prove a
little
little bit more.
100%. 100%.
Aaron Judge is the best player I've ever seen play baseball. That's just a fact. Yankees minus 130. You guys laugh about me betting the Yankees all the time. I just win. It's
I bet
awesome.
him yesterday. The Yankees plus money is like an auto bet for me.
Awesome. I'm going with the.
First 2 games against the Dodgers, but go ahead.
Well, it's
Yeah.
that auto win.
Dodgers are really good. That's the Yankees
auto
have been
bet, not
incredible.
auto
Oh,
win.
gotcha. Yeah. Fair.
Auto bet.
Good.
I'm not gonna.
Rays against the Orioles today. I'm going with the Brewers minus 115. What'd you think about the trade rumor of Vladdy going to the Cubs?
Makes a lot of sense.
Wild.
The
Does
Blue,
make
the
a
Blue-
lot of
the Blue
sense.
Jays need to blow that up. So if they do trade Vladdy, you got to trade Bo Bichette. You got to trade Chris Bassett. You empty the clip.
Vladdy around any? What's his contract like?
Is after next year.
So it's a good. So
You get
you
him for a year
have
and a
him
half. The
for-
problem is Vladdy isn't that great.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like it's a buy low spot though on
the
him.
Cubs need like they don't probably have to haul too much for him, and also the
I
Cubs.
don't know what they're asking.
The Cubs need. They need something in that.
You know, it's
lineup.
funny. The Cubs really could use Bo Bichette more than Vladdy, but
I think like. I don't think it's a bad. If you don't have to give up too much for him, I think it's not a bad.
I just think you're getting a really young power hitter that's shown.
And sometimes you just need a new place to play. When the
it's not
Blue
even.
Jays
Is he
are-
a power hitter anymore?
Clemmer, can I just give you some Vladdy stats this
Yeah,
year?
it's rough.
So
man.
obviously 7 home runs, those are down.
he's been
He's
bad.
hitting 292, 383 on base, 807 OPS. It's the highest OPS plus he's had since 2021. So he's at 134 right now. He's still a very good player. It's just the power's not there yet.
I would say the power hasn't been there in 4 years.
I wouldn't even call him very good. I just call him good.
Well, I guess that's not fair. He had 32 2 years ago, 26 last year, 7 right now.
So I'm saying, like, he still can, like.
And how many did he hit in his quote MVP year?
48.
Okay.
He's also young. Like it's
That's what
not
I'm saying.
bad.
What is
Like
25.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
not
like,
bad to take a
I just
chance
think
on
you're
him.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
guess it all depends on
I
what
know.
what are the Blue Jays asking? Are they asking for everything?
Can't ask for that much for it's only a year and a half. Like you
Ask
could ask.
for a lot. Soto. I mean, that's a different argument. I know because Soto's Soto. But
Yeah.
Also,
so I'd give up anything.
you could also get Pete Alonso from the Mets, and you only have him for half a year, and that's going to cost a
You
lot.
think they definitely trade Alonso?
They should.
Do you think they actually will?
We should.
I think they might because Boris is the agent. He's going to free agency anyway. So even if you want to re-sign him, he's going to be a free agent no matter what. So why not trade him?
Yeah,
Plumber, it
I
depends where
actually
they are
agree.
in a month. If
They should do it now to get more back. Every
you're-
day you wait, you lose value. Every day.
Plumber, I'll tell you right now, the value right now probably isn't as high as you think it is. And
I think
two,
you're wrong.
if
I
you're
think you're dead wrong.
Teams need teams.
Okay.
Teams.
So-
do.
I think you know. Here's why I think you did wrong, Phil. I'll explain why before you okay me to death. I think you're wrong because there's so few teams that are selling right now. If you wait long enough, there's going to be more people like the Blue Jays, more teams that, in theory, could flood the market.
And Clemmer, I get what your point is. My other point is Pete Alonso isn't having that good of a season himself, so that's bringing his value down as well. The second point is,
Neither is Guerrero.
compared to Alonso, he's doing much better.
I would say better. I'd say better.
Also-
Depends what you want, I guess.
Also, Alonso's clutch stats this year, obviously, it's like you could call those fluky. He hasn't been when the guys are in scoring position, he's not coming through most times.
That's fair.
And the other part is you're 3 games out of the wild card right now.
Yep.
If you basically just give up now, like sell your face right now,
Yep.
that's a huge slap in the face to fans, and it's harder to swallow now than it will be like a month from now.
But the schedule in July is so easy. So are we just going to end up just
You can't do it now. And also,
Oh, the Mets schedule's easy?
in July 1st to July 22nd, they don't play a real team.
Clemmer, one reason why you don't see June trades
They're not a
that
real
often.
team.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? It could give us false hope, though, Rico.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared we're going to be 3 games out of the wild card on July 22nd, and we won't know what to do, and then we end up just doing nothing.
Clemmer, you are right, but another reason why you don't see June trades happen right now anymore, because the draft is in July, and teams want to know what prospects they have at that point as opposed to June.
That's fair.
When did they move the draft to July?
Like 3 or 4 years
yeah.
ago. It was
The CBA, right, Phil?
COVID.
COVID.
Can I just play? We're also playing Kirk Minahan tonight before we.
Yes. The spread is 10.5, by the way.
It's 10
On
and
a
a half.
Shark Minahan.
It's 6:45 tonight. I'll be live streaming on the Kirk Minahan show, Twitter, Rumble, all that stuff.
Yep.
Coleman, I've never heard. They're so right about how many times he's been recorded or saying thing or any. Listen to this clip. I don't know. Just listen to this clip.
Okay.
Is that while that may work with Kirk Minahan show, obviously as the Minifans and everything, and they're a crew. I've had to deal with them before too. I get it. Like they're a rough crowd.
No
I had not heard that.
fucking way.
Oh, my.
How is this guy just always
guy-
on camera?
Kirk calls him the
What's
most
he talking
recorded
about?
man in history. He's like the
It really
Truman and
is.
Truman Show.
It's unbelievable.
How did he know about?
How does he? He has
How long
he
was
has,
that?
he has
Like,
articles like saying bad things about Barstool. Like this guy.
He says Dave needs to keep his mouth shut.
Like who was quoting him? Why was he talking?
Yeah, who's saying
On
anything to
record.
him?
Well, no, he. Maybe I misconstrued the what was put out there, but it was a funny clip where Kirk's talking to him, and Coleman said something along the line of, "That's not like exactly what I meant to say," and Kirk's like, "You literally wrote it."
Yeah, he's like,
You
I
wrote it.
disagree.
You did. Wrote it.
Coleman said
It wasn't like you were speaking like off the cuff. You wrote it.
Coleman's quote was, "I disagree with what was written."
Yeah.
Kirk's like, "You wrote it."
Just don't think like anyone understands. Like this guy was our Yankees producer for 2 years and would give input on the team. And I'm like, man, this guy's up to date. Like he's really in on this team. Then I hear that he doesn't know Aaron Judge's number. Didn't know.
Never heard of Joe Torre.
Didn't know the Red Sox
You
were
didn't
down.
know Joe Torre?
He never heard of Joe Torre.
He didn't know the Red Sox were down 3-0 and beat the Yankees 4 in a row. Like he didn't know that.
He admitted today, not Red Sox or Yankees, but he didn't know who Rafael Palmeiro was. He's never heard of him.
And you hear this, like, how is he quoted about the Minifans? Like, how does that even happen? I am obsessed with
When
him.
did he had to deal
Throws-
with them prior?
Yeah, like, that sounded like when he was, like, 12 years old. Like,
Yeah, when was
All this stuff happened in college, so like around 2020. But like, why would he in college have to have dealt with the Minifans?
how would you know about?
Probably was
like,
sticking up for some people.
He's also from. Where's he from?
He's from New Jersey. He went to school at BC.
So maybe like you knew Kirk, like Kirk's world at that. I don't know.
I don't
like,
think so. I mean, Kirk was at Barstool then. It wasn't like he was at EI then. I don't really understand.
Kirk has to go home and be like, thank God for this guy, because this is not thank God for him because like he's a moron for him, but like
He has given him a lot of content.
how did this all come from just like him getting laid off from here, hiring him then? Like whoever's finding these clips
This guy Jimmy.
is unbelievable. How good he is.
Tommy Smoke said Coleman is the best or his favorite content creator on the internet right now. I can't really disagree.
I can't disagree. I can't look away from him.
I haven't watched a 6-minute video in my like last 2 years. I've watched that 40 times.
Crazy.
Because he's also like when whoever records him like shooting the baskets, like when he shoots it, he gets like mad that he's getting recorded. It's like just fucking make one.
I'm just
That one basketball shot from like the elbow.
That's what I said.
It's just
it's like one thing to like chuck up a half court shot and like miss the
Yeah.
room. He's taking like 10-foot jumpers and like almost missing the backboard.
It's
Like,
just like
As a team, do we?
Like, listen,
it would have been better if it like went over the backboard.
it's unbelievable. Like
As a team tonight, do we hack a Coleman?
No, just let him shoot.
let him shoot.
Just let him
No,
shoot.
just for content.
He only
I'd
attempted
love
one.
to see
He
it.
only attempted one shot last game.
Why give him 2 free shots to miss when you can give him one?
You just hack him.
I'd let him shoot layups.
Because
No, he's good. He's actually okay in the paint.
I
He
need
really
to
is.
see him live shoot free throws. I just have to.
He's like,
If you get him outside the paint at all, he can't even hit the backboard. It's wild.
He was in the paint and he literally chucked it off the backboard. I've never seen anything like. No, I saw something like it. Me and old school Mo played Devlin and Dante in 2-on-2 basketball during the Blackout tour and recorded. And Dante did like a fadeaway and like Coleman and look good, decent enough.
Yeah,
for
Fulham
him.
doesn't look like he's, Fulham doesn't look like he's never shot a
Yeah.
basketball.
And Dante, I swear to God, threw it 4 feet above the
see this?
backboard.
Let's watch this.
I know
This is him. Justin goes, "What were you trying to do here?" He goes, "I was trying to take a charge." Just look at him even trying to take a charge.
Like that's like you do that to kind of
just
almost
fell-
like
he just,
hurt
like-
the other guy. You know,
The
like,
shots are hysterical. Him just missing everything.
Also, just taking
Wild.
taking a charge in practice
no,
is
3-on-3 practice. 3-on-3. I know that's a Rico move. Rico, what's
3-on-3 practice?
what's your thoughts on tonight? Like this is going against Skip. This
Yeah, I
is
mean,
going
10 and a
against
half.
your
We
guy.
got to win. Yeah, but he's got a team. Like, he's got a team. We got a team. So it was inevitable path crossing of paths. I know he's, I know he's
So you're
mad.
playing hard tonight.
Yeah.
You're not going to give up for them.
You're my sixth man tonight,
No,
Rico.
you flopped. Yeah.
Yes, because I was trying to draw a charge.
Who the fuck is gonna call a charge?
I'm trying to think
You
in the
fucking
game.
bitch! Because I watched that and I was like, oh, okay.
All right, let's round it out. Ev, what do you got?
What
for
a
picks?
fucking tonight's going to be great. I can't wait.
You guys, I mean, everyone's got to keep their head on straight. I'm seeing I was saying a lot of little stuff just in the powwow area over there.
Nope, it's not. I got it under control. This team is
I
going to
think
be under
I think
control.
I think you guys are too like hyper focused on it. I'm a little worried.
No, we're good.
Definitely more talented, but that doesn't always win. I'm rooting for you guys though. Orioles money line. Orioles, I know they're kind of a rival now. The two best teams at least, but they're just a cash cow for me. Give me the Orioles.
I hate them so much.
They just win. They're just a good fucking team.
We win though. Too.
And this is we're talking business.
Gambling,
right now.
fine, different.
Orioles money line. Give me the Giants money line at home over the Astros.
I'm going to take the Astros in that one.
Really fast. I mean, did you see that they called on some pitcher in Mexico right now? The Astros.
The Astros called on Bauer.
Yep.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hold on, who?
Trevor Bauer.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Bad.
that'd be. So
We also have the
They're really.
They are so desperate. Well, Christian Javier is out for the year now.
No.
They are.
He did a whole.
Jose Abreu's getting sent down to the minors.
He's doing it. He did a tryout and Bauer did a video of it literally looked like I was at a 47 store and just like going and picked up the Astros hat and bought it. Like it's happening.
The rotation in the Astros is I don't know if I've seen anything like this before.
Do you think the media will melt down if he?
Everybody hates the Astros already anyway.
I know that's the thing. Like that team does it. Like if the Pirates did it, be like
We also have the hit parade. Alvarez, Elias Diaz, and Verdugo plus 169. Myself, Evan, Making money. Clemmer, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm with Ev. Orioles money line. That early win promo still out there, guys. Jump on it, especially for this one.
Yankees yesterday.
Pick of the day is Orioles first 7. You got Ryan Pipois, who is not good in Tampa Bay, against Corbin Burns, who's been incredible. And then my other play is Kyle Harrison under 16.5 outs.
First 5 or first 7?
First 7, minus half a run. I don't trust that Orioles bullpen.
One thing. Oh, you did you do picks?
No.
No.
You go first.
What are you smiling about? He's giggling over there.
Tilt.
What? Why? I do this. I do first 7 all the time.
Try and
I've been doing this all year.
So when you
I haven't heard first 7 in a while.
It's just you're a little.
One thing that's nice about first 7, it's special on DraftKings.
No, it's great. It's
Great
bet.
bet.
But
Yes.
it's great that they offer it. I'm
is
not
great.
sure if it's a great bet.
I think it is. You don't like Corbin Burns versus Pipois?
It sounds chalky.
Smitty, what do you got?
This is what I've been doing all year. I don't know. Hey,
That's-
Phil, back me up, please.
Well,
Phil,
your response being is what I've been doing all year isn't a good response because you're not having a good year.
no, that's not really true. I've had a horrific 2 weeks, but had a pretty good year.
Well, the year right now, you're -6, right?
No, minus like 4.
Also, Clemmer, I told you
bad.
earlier.
Pretty bad for me. I'm not happy. I'm disgusted with how they're doing.
I told you I would have just taken the money line.
Taken.
Okay.
What did he
English,
say?
Took
I mean, you
English.
can't sound like you're scalping tickets, Phil.
You sound like an idiot, Phil.
Looking is like
You-
Oliver
You
Twist.
you make fun of people for saying like the wrong name of like a
Yeah.
baseball player that nobody's heard of.
Okay, but I didn't learn how to talk when I was younger.
Speak.
so-
You didn't know how to speak.
sound like one of
Where the fuck did you go?
Wait, what
John
does that,
Jay?
What does that mean? You didn't learn how to speak when you were younger.
Owe you money.
But okay, Clemmer.
Fagan, I took it.
Speaking of that, Marty, you speaking to something earlier
I
about
took it.
Rick Pitino.
I took it in his wallet.
So Rick Pitino, I just wanted to clarify this. Rick Pitino came out with that thing. Adam Zagori, is that a rival of yours?
No, Zagori's just shot. I like Adam Zagori. He's just shot.
Rick Pitino was clarifying what Zagori reported, which was he was like, yeah, Danny Hurley's dad and wife do not want to go to L.A. That's according to Rick Pitino. So Rick Pitino had to come out and say,
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Well,
say
Zagori is a nutbag too.
Yeah, I thought you had a rival.
Rick Pitino should keep his mouth shut about people going to the press.
Not if Zagori shot his mouth off.
Good catch.
One minute,
Sounds
sounds
like
like
a
Just
shot.
mention Patino. He cannot.
Phil, are you gonna see the movie Tooken with Liam Neeson?
No,
I heard it's good.
no. Bosco
That was
is
good, Clemmer.
Seth Davis an enemy? Because he just had a tweet.
What did he say?
Not sure if it's an official press conference or just a media avail of practice, but tea leaves say he's staying. Just guessing. So Seth Davis is guessing.
Davis has
he's
been on him
staying.
staying for a while. I mean, they all have. If you look at who says, they're all over the place.
That guy really committed to that, huh?
Commercial flight. That's crazy.
Smitty, what do you got?
So the Edmonton Oilers lost 3-0, but they outshot the Florida Panthers 32-18. They were plus 120 to open today. It's down to plus 110. I'm taking them money line. Also, the Twins, Rockies under 8.5, and parlay Twins and Padres would cease on the mound for plus money.
All right, that is.
Well, I have a pick.
Go ahead, Phil.
White Sox plus 180. I love Eric Fetty tonight. I think the Mariners lineup is not good at home, and Eric Fetty's a better pitcher than he's given credit for.
Petty's a really good pitcher since coming back. I don't hate that at all, Phil.
That under is low with him and Gilbert.
That's big.
Petty's been good.
Yak is rocking now.